What's going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Ty, the LEGO guy here, and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars review. Today we're taking a look at the brand new Dagobah Jedi training. That's set 75330. It has 1,000 pieces, 3 minifigures. It came out in 2022, and it retails for 80 USD. Now, some are saying that this is the best diorama made as far as LEGO Star Wars goes. Others are not too keen on it. We're going to break down its positives and its negatives. This is one of the best scenes to come out of The Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, this was a definite buy for me, but again, we're going to take a look at the good and bad. But enough talk, let's get right into it. And to kick us off, we'll begin by taking a look at the box art. And I love the premium look of these basically mini scale UCS sets. Looks really good in my opinion, just very clean. Moving to the side, it shows off the set, or at least a part of the set. I love the fact that you can line all the boxes up and they all have their separate little scenes. And then on the back, it gets into some of the features, the size of the set. In case you guys are wondering, there it is right there in the left corner. And then one of the movie scenes along with the set on display and Yoda's hut's interior. Then moving to the side of the box, just has some writing, a lot of writing on the top. We have the Luke Skywalker minifigure, and then on the bottom, just the barcode. Let's now take a look at the set. And we'll begin by giving you guys a 360 view of the Yoda hut diorama. As you can see, they use a lot of green translucent pieces. I think that does an excellent job representing the swamp. There's tons of them though, by far. There's probably hundreds of those pieces. And then here's the back of the hut, along with the interior to Yoda's hut, which we will take a look at a little bit more in this review. Tons of plants, which is what you'd want. They're kind of growing all over his hut. Let's now break it down area by area. And the first area that we'll center in on is going to be Luke's X-Wing. So basically you just have the wing. It's protruding out of the swamp. It's when Luke's trying to raise it out of the water, and then it takes Yoda to kind of do that. And then just removing R2, I wanted to show off this little light display. So if you guys watch the movie, which I'm assuming you have, it has an area where a flashlight is sort of stored. I think that this is supposed to be that flashlight that Yoda basically tries to steal or take away from Luke. And then we have another light and a bunch of different little swamp plants that kind of surround the shoreline. And then my favorite part of this set is the fact that it has the plaque and it says do or do not. There is no try. Nice little inclusion. Love the fact that these dioramas all have their own quote, basically. And then there's the exterior of Yoda's hut. I think it looks very accurate to what we see in the film. And then moving to the back of the diorama, we'll give you guys a little bit better view of what's going on in the interior here. So you'll notice they have an area where Yoda's lightsaber is stored. Now, in case you guys are wondering about the lore, apparently he had 2 lightsabers. I was kind of shocked to find that out. Then there's also a little area to store his bed. And you'll notice in the back right there, if you're wondering what that is, it is a holocron piece. I'm not sure in the lore if he had any holocrons. That would make sense, but that's what that is. And then right here, you'll notice there is a pot. This is basically the pot of soup that Yoda had made for Luke and himself to eat. Here's more of a bird's eye view of Yoda's hut. So you'll notice in the right corner, there's some light pieces that are supposed to represent a fire. That's where he cooks the soup. And then if you wanted to put Yoda in the bed, you can kind of fit him in there, although he's going to kind of sit out a little bit in case you're wanting to play with this set. And then one of the other things I wanted to show off just a little bit closer was the holocron piece. This is what it kind of looks like. And then the other thing that I wanted to show off was the fact that you also get a snake. If you watch the movie, you'll notice that a snake comes through the interior of the hut. And the last thing that I wanted to show off is the fact that there is a little area where smoke's blowing out of the hut. So they kind of just thought of everything to do with this diorama. Let's now take a look at the minifigures. And here we have the 3 minifigures that are included. So we have Yoda, Luke Skywalker, along with R2-D2 with a bunch of mud on him. One thing that I wanted to just mention a little bit further was Yoda did lose his lightsaber when he fought the Emperor. Apparently he had 2. That's part of the reason why Luke gave Grogu Yoda's lightsaber. It's supposed to be this one that you guys are seeing right here. They could have included the blade. That's kind of unfortunate they didn't. And Luke should have been given a lightsaber as well. Not the end of the world, but it would have been a nice thing that they included. And this is the first time that they've ever had back torso printing on R2. Any of the previous R2s only have front printing, so there you go. R2 is slowly but surely improving. They haven't really changed him since 1999, so this is probably the biggest improvement they've made on him since when they first had him in production. Luke does have back face printing, so this is where he's kind of meditating, raising those rocks. Yoda also has back torso printing, back face printing, if you want to call it that. Yoda is balding. Overall, pretty decent looking minifigures. R2 by far is my favorite out of the lot just because of his back torso printing. That is a huge improvement. They just need to give him the 3rd leg. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. Personally, I feel that this is a pretty good looking model. I think a mock builder would be very hard pressed to improve on it, at least at this scale. I think it is fairly priced as well. You get 3 awesome minifigures along with, like we said, a very detailed, accurate looking set, at least if we compare it against the movie. And if you can get it on sale, it's that much better. This is one of those sets that is going to increase in price, unfortunately, so buy it while you can, and if you can get a sale on it, great. I don't agree too much on the price increase, but if you can get it for 80 USD, I think that that's pretty fair. The interior of this set could be a little bit larger, but it does have what you'd want in it. I mean, you get a bed, you get a little cooking area. So basically it's covering all that you'd really want to be in the, interior of the model. And again, I just think that the exterior looks fantastic. I don't think a LEGO mock builder could really improve on it all that much. But let me know what you guys think about this one, if you like it, if you don't, any areas you think they could maybe improve on it. Always interested to hear your guys' take. But that pretty well does the review. But if you liked it, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future LEGO Star Wars reviews, comparisons. We do one of them every single Tuesday. But thanks again for watching, guys. Do appreciate the support, and I'll catch you on the next one.